What's up, everybody? So, it is time to start from scratch. It is start of a new season, so I'm going to see how far I can get in one run. I finally decided on playing Demon Hunter. A lot of hemming and hawing, so sorry to you guys on Twitch that were watching me go back and forth. I decided on Demon Hunter because I do anticipate seeing a lot of Mage. And Mage is a decent matchup for Demon Hunter. Sorry for the drips in the background. I live in California, and we're getting rain. And we're never prepared for rain, so my roof is leaking. So you will hear that in the background, but so be it. Happy New Year, also. I'm recording this on January 1st.
Vengeance is mine.
Vengeance is indeed mine.
The waters of Zenishari gleam in the sun.
So this could be a problem. If they draw off the bottom of their deck, those could be annoying. I like Sock Puppet here.
Demons.
Because if I can get some extra damage in, that would be phenomenal.
My wool itches for war.
I think I'm going to do this.
Vengeance is mine.
Okay, that's decent. I like that. So let's see what happens here.
Yes.
Okay, so I was thinking I might go Mukla. But I think I gotta go Spirit of the Team to take full advantage of this. Mukla against an empty board is pretty good, though. Yeah, let's get some forward momentum. I think hitting for 7 is great here. I'm not super familiar with these Druid deck lists. Yo. Okay, this is going to be crazy. So I've got 8 damage in my hand with the acupunctures. I can red card their guy and play Serpent here, which seems like the best bet. Yeah, I think that's...
Vengeance is mine.
So just got to hit them for 8 more, and then I can acupuncture them to death. That's a funny sentence. Acupuncture someone to death. Sure. Okay. They are dead.
Vengeance is mine.
I love watching the stars go. Something about that, so satisfying. So I believe like every 5 ranks you go up, you lose 1 star bonus. So once I get to 5, is it bronze? I think it's bronze 5. It'll go down to 9 stars, and then every time Then silver 10, you go down to 8, etc., etc. But they deplete a lot faster than you'd expect. It doesn't seem like much to be falling off that at that rate, but before you know it, you're like, I thought I had stars.
This ends now.
Okay, so a warrior. I think I just got to keep this, yeah. And you got a Battle Fiend in this position. If you sprite here, and then next turn you use your hero power, you still can't attack with it, so... This at least enables me the potential to attack with Battle Fiend next turn, even though it's dying, obviously. Looky, looky. And sometimes you want to be conscious of the Slumbering Sprite's ability to help you cast Perennial Serpent. But obviously early game, it's much more important to stick some good bodies. Wow, double Broodkeeper is pretty good. Yeah, I'm not just going to run my Battle Fiend out there. I'm going to see if we can do a little bit of trading and then throw Battle Fiend out at a time that's a little bit more appropriate. If I had nothing, like if there was no Slumbering Sprite, it still feels like a waste to throw the Battle Fiend out, but at least I would consider it. Okay. Now that is interesting. How do I want to play this? So I don't think Dangerous Cliffside's at play. Next turn, that's way better, because then I can get 4 dudes off of it. I think Infestation is the play, honestly. The other thing, too, is I kind of want to just Infestation at their face. It'll give me 2 2/1s, which I would assume they're going to attack, because they know that I'm an aggro deck. So they're going to try to preserve their life total as much as possible. So rather than throwing the Stinger's damage at them and trying to, you know, clear their board to clear a path for this stuff, I think it's best just to do this. This is probably going to trade anyway. So let's at least get 1 decent trade out of it, but this is not bad.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Awesome. I assume they're going to rewind it? Yeah. Okay. I personally think they should have attacked with their Broodkeeper weapon and then done that. They get 1 extra damage out of it, but I think over the course of the game, they're missing out on 2 damage. Again, not huge, but ooh, good draw. Very good draw. So it'll only deal 2 damage unless I hit something. So let's do this and this.
Vengeance is mine.
Now this will take the whole board. And let's throw the sock puppet also.
My wound itches for war.
It's possible they kill both minions, because obviously they're going to kill one with this. They could have removal for the other, but I think it's worth the risk. Ah, there it is. Good old Wind Peak Worm. I just realized I wasn't using my Hearthstone tracker. Oops. Naturally, the turn that this becomes undormant is the turn that I draw a Serpent, but that's fine. Let's do this. Of course, it's showing all this nonsense. Disregard all of the dragon stuff over there. Obviously not. That stuff's not real. And I think this will get an extra damage in, so that's going to be helpful for... Oh, we got to attack with this first. If I attack with a weapon here, my weapon dies, and then my sock puppet gets smaller. So I got to do this in this order. And we'll get him down to 8. Yeah, that deck list on the right just looks ridiculous over here. I am in fact not playing Whelp of the Bronze right now. Sure.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
That does not seem smart. That seems very not smart. To give me a weapon when you're at 7 life, that's very not smart. And it's a good, yeah, they're just dead.
You possess true power.
Don't do that. If you're playing Dragon Warrior, don't give your opponent an easier time to kill you. That's, that's just bad. Ay, ay, ay. What are you gonna do? Look at those stars. Look at those stars. Alright, up to bronze 4. So yeah, like I said, stars go down 1, so now to 9. The best thing is when you get a win streak, and then your stars double up. So if I win this game, I believe it gives me 18 stars. Another druid, huh? Okay.
Let us dream.
So I'm anticipating a decent amount of mage, but I haven't seen any yet. If I encounter a ton of mage, then I might put in 1 customs enforcer. It's not a great card, but in some matchups, it is very useful. It makes cards that didn't start in your opponent's deck cost 2 more. So against mage, it's great. Pretty much anybody that discovers things, like it's decent against rogue. They do have the ability to kill it, obviously, but it, Okay, so decisions here. So Battle Fiend plus Weapon is decent. I could also go Sprite, Coin, Hero Power, then I've got a 3/3 on turn 2 to attack with. But I think Battle Fiend, Time Lost Glaive gives me the ability to attack for more on turn 2. This is easier to kill is the only downside with only 2 health. So the big, plus to Slumbering Sprite turn 1, there it is, like I said. The plus to Slumbering Sprite is it doesn't die to something like that. Wow. Okay, so they're gonna have 5 mana next turn? Ruh-roh. So I guess Slumbering Sprite was the correct play. But it seemed worth the risk to try to get more damage in with the Battle Fiend there. Because if the Battle Fiend stuck, then I'd be hitting for 4 on turn 2, even more on turn 5 or on turn 3, and that'll accumulate. But good lord, hybridization is pretty good. I'm going to do this guy, actually, because that enables my Serpent for next turn. Normally, I would just Insect Claw, but this is great. Yeah, hybridization, that's a spicy one. There you go. Mm-hmm. So we're just gonna, I think, red card that, because I've still got, yeah, this will be live next turn, but the red card on this will make Serpent available next turn. I could just Cane, actually. Cane doesn't seem worth it. So yeah, let's just red card and Insect Claw. And could have hit this, which would have saved this from dying immediately. But I don't think that's super relevant here. Ah, fine. Take your armor. Yeah, this seems like it might be a tough matchup. Imbue, yeah, Imbue Druid is, it can be pretty tough. So let's do... Yeah, I gotta play a Serpent while I can. That's definitely hitting this. That'll hit this.
Job's done.
Yeah, I love the tempo of red card. It's just a phenomenal card.
Oh, have you filled out the paperwork?
Seems good. Whew. Alright, this is going to be a problem. They have Rush. Oh, okay. I was going to say, there's no way they have Rush naturally. Okay, this is not good. So Hot Coals is helpful, but... Yeesh. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty tough spot, because they're going to start making big old dudes basically every turn.
I grow impatient.
Yeah, this is very not good.
Time grows short.
Yeah, I really don't want to, but I feel like this is the way to go.
Follow the flutter
Okay, kind of screwed. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. shoot. Yeah, this is not good. So I can do this, and then attack this, but then this guy attacks back and kills it. But... I can't afford to let them gain too much momentum here. So if I sit back and I don't do anything, then they're gonna have... Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is probably just an unwinnable matchup. Let's do what we can, I guess. Man, I was really hoping for that win streak, too. Of course. Mm-hmm. And then the 5 damage spell. Ah, of course. Okay. Not bad. Very well played on their part. That hybridization on turn 3, very good for them. Fine, no win streak bonus. I was hoping for 18 stars. So I planned on starting with Demon Hunter first. At a certain point, maybe around the 10 game mark, I might change it up. And I don't know, I might make a different video for each change up in decks. Because I like to kind of stick to one deck as much as possible during a run.
This ends now.
Hot Coals is decent against them, but I don't think I can justify keeping it. Can I? Because those leeches early on can be pretty brutal. Yeah, there's no justifiable way to keep Hot Coals there. Eesh. Well, that's not a good hand. So, just like that, I think it was last game where I started with, I started with the Battle Fiend. Slumbering Sprite can't attack on turn 2 if I use my hero power on turn 2, so... Interesting. I would have expected them to just kill it. So now they have to use their hero power if they want to kill the Battle Fiend, which I'm totally cool with. They could also play the spell 2 damage and make a leech, which would be annoying, but not the end of the world. What you got, buddy? As suspected. Ooh, I like Spirit of the Team. Question is, do I play it here? I like the body of Dream Planner. It's got a nice body. And with this deck, it's almost always correct to go damage to the enemy hero. When you're in a tight spot, sometimes you grab stuff that impacts their battlefield, but you just want to get the game over with fast. Bloodlust not ideal unless I can draw like a dangerous cliffside, but fingers crossed.
I remember this place well.
That's a good card. What you gonna do? I think Sock Puppet Spirit of the Team might be the way I go here.
Demons.
Because if next turn I have 3 or more minions, this is real good. Sock Puppet's most likely going to die. I normally would play Sock Puppet and something else, I think, and play Spirit of the Team the following turn, so as to not telegraph too much that the Sock Puppet's going to deal a bunch of damage.
Time grows short.
But yeah, I think this is fine.
More wishes? No way!
Yeah, I'm totally cool if they kill a 3/3 instead of the Sock Puppet, because I think the Sock Puppet is gonna... Is this only minions? Yeah, that gives minions, okay. Ah, fine. Dirty rat. You dirty rat. So I can glaive hero power hot coals, I guess? That's not great. Yeah, this isn't super great here. Well, I think I'm going to have to attack the dirty rat either way.
I grow impatient.
Yeah, sadly I got to attack the dirty rat either way. So let's do that. Hit them for 6. And could take this turn down, or take this game down next turn. I've got 9 damage in my hand. Just hopefully they don't play a bunch of leeches or something, gain any life. There's the rush guy. Okay, so there's some leeches, but that would only bring them to 9. So they're still dead. Cool. Alright, 3-1 after 4 games. Look at those stars. Yeah, that was a surprisingly easy Death Knight matchup. Normally they give you a little bit more trouble. I think allowing the Sock Puppet to survive was not a good choice on their part. Because they could have...
I will fight with honor.
I forget what they attacked the Dream Planner with, but whatever they attacked the Dream Planner with, they probably should have attacked the Sock Puppet with. That would have spared them a lot more damage. So when King Mukla is in your hand, win percentages normally go up a lot with this deck. So he's normally just a keep. Playing against Paladin, so this... If they're Murlocs, then King Mukla's not as good. But I think it's worth the risk. Great hand, yes. Sock Puppet, Spirit of the Team, Mukla is a great curve. No Murlocs.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Okay, so they're aggro Paladin. This is very manageable. And I drew a Hot Coals. Let's go. I'm tempted to just Spirit of the Team on turn 1. Attack this guy. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for the demoralizing play. Let's just try to make sure they don't stick very many guys. Hot Coals in my hand obviously makes it much easier to deal with their threats, but they're on the play.
When I shoot ya, it's gonna hurt.
We'll see if it hurts. Yeah, this is okay, I think.
Vengeance is mine.
So if I played Sock Puppet on turn 1, their beaming sidekick would have lived. So their sidekick would have lived, they would have played Coconut Cannoneer, possibly attacked my Sock Puppet, and then the 1 extra damage could have hit the Sock Puppet from the Cannoneer. So this is a little rougher. King Mlucka here is much worse. I don't think they can justify a Crusader Aura. That's a good one. I like that.
Vengeance is mine.
And I think I'm okay with this. Because I know I have Serpent next turn, I'm not super worried if they kill my Sock Puppet here.
Reporting for duty.
Pretty good. So now I'm very tempted to Hot Coals. Yeah, we're gonna Hot Coals because that's gonna clear their board. So now with only 2 cards in hand, one of which I can only assume is probably a Flash Sale or a Crusader Aura, this is a way better position for me. Yeah, when they get to this point in the game where they're low on cards and have no board, it's very difficult for them to come back. It's very possible, but very difficult. So this gives me very good chances of pulling this game out. Wow! See what I said? Alright. Yeah, I think Serpent is fine here. Not sure there's anything they can do to come back now. We'll see if they know that.
Reporting for duty.
Let's just make sure they don't get any buffs off of Crusader Aura. Obviously, I don't think they're going to attack into this, but they could do a variety of things, I guess. Let's do this. Good stuff.
The light dims, but we fight. Reporting for duty.
Yep, there's the Flash Sale. Had a feeling they had that. Hmm. That seems good.
And starboard.
4-1. Yeah, I was kind of just playing with my food at the end of that game. I know there are better ways I could have done that. When you get to that point with them, they basically they're on their heels, and it's like an aggressive deck that ran out of gas. Like you're waiting for them to realize they ran out of gas. All right, this is my second chance at a win streak. All right, let's go. Let's get this win streak. Come on.
Illidan versus Scarlet.
All right, Death Knight is manageable.
March of Undeath begins.
Oof.
This ends now.
We are not keeping this. Okay. This hand has potential.
My world itches for war.
Yup. Still so surprising that people don't just kill this with that. Do I Spirit of the Team here? Yeah. So either way, this guy's gonna die. So if I attack a minion... If I attack a minion with my hero, they're still gonna do that and attack back here. So I'm just losing 2 damage that I could hit them in the face with. So I'm gonna go this route. Because I have Insect Claw to follow up with, I'm not super worried about them playing minions that that will cause problems for me here. So, okay, that's annoying, but manageable. So it's likely going to be Dangerous Cliffside turn 4, turn 5, red card something and Serpent. That's a good card. Bashy bash bash bash. Let's see. So I have 5. Yeah, this will be 6, 7. Pretty sure the spell that deals 2 damage to all enemy minions costs 5, so that's not something to be concerned with this turn. Demolition Renovator, totally cool. Let's see, so I can hit him for 5, 6, 7 this turn. Maybe 8. I kind of want a Serpent, though. Yeah, I think this is better, because should they play something that gets in the way next turn, like if they can deal with Serpent, then that's pretty bad. So I don't want to put myself in a position where I have no way to get around whatever they play. Yeah. So yeah, like if I was thinking about possibly like red card this, Serpent, attack this. Then if they play like a big taunt minion or something that I have to deal with, then I have no red card, I just have weapons. A weapon and a battle fiend seems much worse. Ooh, good draw, good draw. Yeah, we're just gonna straight hot coals.
Vengeance is mine.
Yeah, I'll take an extra body. Come on, 2 life away from a win streak. Let's go. The 6-mana guy, Husk, or whatever it is, that makes leeches would be pretty annoying here. But that's also very annoying. Wow, they have both. Okay. Alright, one more draw before the lifesteal guy comes back. Dream Planner would be a great draw right now. Gah, okay. Kane would be... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, wow. Okay, Kane is what I want right now. Not Kane. So because they have this guy, I can't justify playing King Mukla. It's just going to give them more life. I think I have to do this. Oh, it would really suck to lose this game. I don't think there's a way I can hit them with the Serpent, because even if I go all 4 of these guys here, there's still the 1/2 taunt to deal with, so... Ah, that sucks. That sucks. And then these guys are all gonna die to leeches anyway. So I guess, yeah, that sucks. Dang, so close, down to 2 life. Yeah, I've played this matchup quite a few times, and once you get here, it's pretty much over. I'm gonna play it out. I'm a big proponent of playing out games. But I'm pretty sure this is the beginning of the end.
Well.
Yeah, into Elise. I think they took the 1-drop. I forget what the 1-cost version of that is, but if they do that and they can make a copy of this, something like that, that would be pretty good for them. or even another leech or anything like that.
Nothing that hurts my health.
I mean, hey, maybe, I don't know if the right side is, maybe the right side is the Fire Bloom, the 10 cost one.
Will bow to the Lord of Ice Crown.
Yeah, we're just dead here.
You possess true power. I yield.
Dang! Alright, so no win streak. None for me. I'll get a win streak eventually. 4-2 is decent win rate.
Illidan versus Rukon!
I'm trying to think of how I could have played that game differently.
This ends now.
I think for the most part it was good, but yeah, I put up a video, top tips to make legend, and one of the tips is to honestly evaluate your play. So always be open to the idea that you made the wrong play, even if you thought it was the right play. Okay, Shaman could be tough. This is not a great hand to deal with them.
Time grows short.
Yeah, I think I go for it here. It normally, in my experience, is correct just to run the weapon and the battle fiend off the coin. I was contemplating the possibility of like turn 2 Dream Planner, because that gives you another body and other cards. It's usually correct to take the damage spells, but against Shaman it might be more correct to take the cards that impact their battlefield, because they can outpower you very easily. They need the right draw to do it, but between Birdwatching, Turbulus, Flight of the Firehawk, stuff like that, it can be a rough matchup. This is a good draw though, thankfully. That's a very good one. I like that. So I could have left this up for Perennial Serpent, but I think having the 3/3 body early is going to make a huge difference. And there are plenty of other ways for me to activate Serpent, so it was a risk. Damn frogs. Okay. These frogs are so annoying. Yeah, between these guys and the 2/4s that give them armor, it can be a little tough sometimes.
I'll stop your show!
Ooh. That could be very good. That could help us close out the game. I like that a lot.
I remember this place well.
You know, 2 mana at least. No big deal. At some point I'll break down and play Shaman, but until then, I am enjoying the classes I play quite a bit. Yeah, it's really hard not to play Ziliax here. It's a very good card. Good old Turbulus. Parrot Sanctuary is so good. Oh, come on. This is what I'm talking about. Shaman is very good. Okay, hot coals will thankfully help a little bit here. So that's the Terror Run probably, and that's the Gigantified Growfin. I think Hot Coals is necessary. Yes, we're gonna do this. Alright, so there's definitely a chance I can take this game down, but it's gonna get tough here if they can refill the board. Hopefully they're drawing stuff like Flight of the Firehawk where they're going to draw minions, but that'll cost enough mana that it gives me a turn or so to... Oof, yeah. Hagatha's very good, but that at least gives me a turn to hopefully close this out. Like Dream Planner could do some work here. Let's go Dream Planner.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
Come on! Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. We are so close. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad.
Coarse fabric. That'll be this.
Man. That sucks so bad. I'm thinking this might be the call on this. Because I would imagine they're going to just play a slime this coming turn. And I would like the most chance that my minions survive, because Bloodlust might be a way to close out this game. Yeah, let's throw that out there too.
Itches for war.
Yep, Frosty Decor. Shaman has a really good balance of cards. They have defensive cards like Frosty Decor and that spell that makes the frog minions. They also have really aggressive cards. They can also pump the hell out of their minions. Flight of the Firehawk, Turbulus, Birdwatching, etc. Ooh. Got him. I guess I didn't need the Bloodlust, but I was kind of lusting for blood a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, 5-2. Probably puts me over 5. Almost, okay. Did that say 10 gold? What? Alright. So doing decently so far. 5-2 is not bad. It's the best feeling ever when you start a new season, you got all these extra bonus stars, and you just go on a tear. Like, there's been seasons where I've just gone like 6-0 off of those bonus stars, and you just get to platinum in like no time.
Versus Uther.
Your judgment begins. This ends now.
So because they are paladin, I'm going to keep the infestation. Infestation can go either way in your mulligans. But if they are Murlocs or...
But we
Yeah, Righteous Protector tells me it's a couple different decks. So does Wisp. So Wisp and Righteous Protector tells me it's most likely most likely Aggro Paladin, but could be Bubble Paladin, because they do play a Wisp in the Bubble Paladin deck.
I grow impatient.
So this will help us figure out what they're actually playing. If they hero power, then I'm more leaning towards Bubble Paladin. Because like a busy bot would be ideal for them if they're aggro paladin, something like that.
The exit is this
Yeah, definitely aggro paladin. Okay, so, ooh, that's a good one for them. Shoot. Infestation's helpful. So on the off chance they do busy bot or something, I'm just going to do this. Because I could have infestationed and then set that up for next turn to clear out the board. But if they busy bot, they can hit me for a little more damage. So this at least gives me a little extra life to work with. Please be something they can't play. Yes! Alright, that guy's dying. That does not seem smart to play that in the face of this. But I guess they took a risk.
vengeance is mine.
Please be Crusader Aura.
Behold.
Okay, pretty good. Yeah, I was thinking for a hot minute about possibly playing Aggro Paladin in this run, but it's... Wow. But it's rounds like this where you just like play a bunch of dudes, you're down to 2 cards on turn 4. And double infestation is very helpful here. This duck is interesting in that deck.
Reporting for duty.
That's worth noting. Mother Duck is something to play around against Aggro Paladin. So they've had this in their hands since turn 1. It tells me it is probably Crusader Aura or Flash Sale, and they're just waiting for the right time to play it. So, with that in mind...
Vengeance is mine.
And obviously much better to kill the duck instead of the mermy, because the mermy comes back, they would have 2 minions the following turn, and have a little bit more potential to do some damage.
the light dims, but we
That's great.
fight.
The toy store.
Toy Captain? That's hilarious. Yeah, Toy Captain is fine, I think. It's very interesting, though. This deals 5 damage to my hero. Wow.
I grow impatient.
I could Arana Acupuncture, but that doesn't do too much. It'll hit something for 4.
Demons?
It is a 5/6 though, which is a decent body. I'm thinking possibly Battle Fiend, Spirit of the Team, and then this guy. The only problem is if they hit me for some damage, then Arana deals 5 to me. I think that's the best call here. Yeah, I think I just gotta do this. That's okay. They've got the 1/1 Toy Captain in their hand. The miniature version, so they can always make one of my minions a 1/1. Crusader Aura off the top would be, so that's going to get them either another Maul, or a Crusader Aura, or a Flash Sale. Toy Captain is interesting though, because I feel like that gets in the way of the Maul draws, because your first Maul draw drawing you Toy Captain means your second one could get you another Maul. And normally you want the Maul to get you a game-ending spell like Crusader Aura or Flash Sale. Okay. I'm surprised they killed the 1/1. If they left it there, then I couldn't play minions without dealing 5 damage to myself, so that seems like a misplay. But either way, I'm possibly dead here.
I grow impatient.
One, 2, 3, 4. There. Yeah, I think.
I grow impatient.
Yeah, I get the feeling no matter what I do, I'm gonna die here, but. So I think we just do this. Go to 8. We kill this, and then how's the math work out here? Then they've got 8 on board. Yeah, so we're just dead.
You possess true power. I yield
Darn.
for now.
All right, 5-3. So hey, maybe there's something to be said for Toy Captain in Aggro Paladin. That gave them the extra little push they needed to power through after I killed. I mean, I had double infestation. Normally that's game ending against that deck. The Mother Duck was also pretty good. Again, the Mother Duck, just like the Toy Captain, probably gets in the way of the Maul draws. So, fascinating deck. Worth considering. Yeah, definitely worth considering. At least getting it on your radar, because those type of evolutions of a deck like that could make it so it is more relevant again. Because there was about a week where Aggro Paladin was everywhere. Just like Dragon Warrior, there was a week where everybody was playing it. I think a week or two ago, Mage was everywhere. It was just, I mean, half the games I played were against Mages. Alright, this is not a good hand. We'll see how this game goes. I gotta draw some cheap guys. Otherwise, this hand is way too slow to do anything meaningful. Oh, okay. I expected Imbue Priest. It seemed much more likely than Protoss, but shoot, I guess I should have kept the hot coals. Yeah, very bad draw. Double acupuncture, 2 4-drops. Red card's okay, but normally you want the red card to move something out of the way so you can keep bashing. So yeah, this is awful. This is legitimately one of the worst draws I've ever had with this deck. By far. What? I'm I'm sorry, excuse me? You played what? What? Okay, time out. These are those moments where you have to contemplate, is this a techie thing, or is this a person that's just playing the cards that they have? They played the catch of the day, so they at least have this legendary card. So this could be some kind of tech they're trying. That's...
Demons?
Wow, that's really odd. I'm tempted just to play Kane and hit him in the face.
Time grows short.
Yeah, this is normally a pretty bad play, but this hand is so awful that I feel like I need to get something going. What? What are they playing? This is insane. This is one of the weirdest games I've played in a while.
Found you.
I'm glad I played Kane. This was the other reason I was thinking about playing Kane, is because the Dangerous Cliffside allows me to hit for an additional 4. What is happening? Yeah, now I'm just like, what are they gonna play now?
Then for which piece where no?
That's fine. That's fine also. Pretty sure you want to heal your dude. Yeah, okay. If they healed themselves there instead of their dude, then I'd be like, okay, we're just playing against a casual player that's playing whatever they got, but... And so that's a 0-cost bandage that restores 3 health. And you get 2 of them, so that's 6 health to worry about, so they're effectively at 23.
Demons?
I think this is the way to go. Yeah, and because I've got limited board space, I'm going to use this to attack them. Now I can do this, this.
Time grows short.
And this also makes sure that they can't attack one of my guys with this and trade, giving them 6 additional health. Hopefully Arana into double acupuncture will be enough to seal the deal next turn, but we'll find out. What else are they gonna play? Okay. That's very annoying. Hence the name. That's a very well-timed red card. So I've got 3, 4, 5 here, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're good. Or I can just do this. Could have also just double acupunctured, but there it is. That seems like an interesting deck, to say the least. Seems like value priest, so Careless Crafter, Annoyatron, and Catch of the Day is really interesting to get off a Resuscitate, because then you can restore another 6 health Annoyatron's really annoying when it's got Reborn. And then Catch the Day is just a good card. So that's pretty fascinating. I'm actually gonna screenshot that. At the very least to have that on my radar. I'm not anticipating that being a crazy good deck, but the priest decks that have just a lot of value and are good at the attrition game are worth noting, because sometimes those will come out of nowhere in the metagame and just kind of steal a metagame. So good to be aware of at the very least. I don't know that I can bring myself to play a deck like that. It's probably good, or has potential to be good.
For Doomhammer, this ends now.
Okay, Mr. Shaman. Alright, let's see what happens here. Turn 3 Ziliax is cool. Ooh, Quest Shaman. You don't see this one very often. So I'm going to do this instead of the Slumbering Sprite, because I would like the turn 3 Ziliax. I think that's way more powerful than getting this guy to attack on turn 2. Come on. Well, that was a good draw.
Vengeance is mine.
Alrighty then. There's no greater feeling than bashing for 10 with a Ziliax. Oh, imbuing your hero power, huh? Transform a friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more. Okay, I don't think I have to worry too much about then transforming this into a 2-cost minion.
Grow impatient.
I don't think that's... Yeah, it's probably fine.
Insignificant.
Follow the flutterwings.
Perfect time for red card. They're just dead.
You possess true power.
Insignificant.
20. Look at all those stars. Okay. Once again, we are in win streak territory. If I win the next game, we're on a win streak. That was 10 games, 7-3 so far. 70% is great. Would have loved 100%. Would have been way past gold by now. Yeah, the win streak gets really out of hand. Because just like, once you have the win streak, winning 1 or 2 more games, you go so far. I would probably be at platinum by now if that was the case. But yeah, 7-3, good, very good so far. Ooh,
Illidan versus Illidan.
my brother.
This ends now. You dare speak to me?
Don't speak to me, bro. It's like not cool. This hand's okay. I think it is very likely they are Spell Demon Hunter. I think that's the most common version of Demon Hunter lately. But the metagame's always shifting, so they could be playing Cliff Dive or something like what I'm playing.
My wound itches for war.
Spirit of the Team would be an amazing draw right now.
Short.
Or the Time Lost Glaive. Interesting, okay. Whoo! I like that. And sure, this is going to die on their turn to the Stinger, but that's okay. We got our 5 damage in. Not what I want to see here, but that's okay. Grim Harvest doesn't seem bad. I'm tempted to Infestation.
I grow impatient.
I think no matter what I do, I'm going to lose the Spirit of the Team, so let's make sure the board advances a little bit. Okay, that's a good draw. My least favorite Dread Seed by far. The other two are so much better, but eh. Elusive is helpful at least. Mostly just protects it from stingers off of Infestation, but we also don't know what they're playing. All they've played is Coin Infestation and a Stinger, so yeah, pretty likely that they are a spell-based Demon Hunter. I don't hate Hot Coals here, but it might be a little preemptive. Only problem with Ziliax is they only need to find 3 more damage to kill it. And it is the last minion in my hand. Let's give it a try and see what happens.
grows short.
Alright, so from here, guys... Yeah, I'm not super worried. Like, they found their 3 damage for Ziliax, but that's okay. Dangerous Cliffside is a great draw here. I definitely needed something else to do. Perfect. So, yeah, Fumigate's unfortunate.
I grow impatient.
So they'll get this guy next turn and that in 2 turns, which gives me a little bit of time to hopefully set up a better board. Infestation along with Hero Power Dangerous Cliffside seems good. I'm not sure that I want to play both. Yeah. So we're definitely doing this. And I think for sake of board presence, the stingers here aren't bad. Mostly because I have double acupuncture and hot coals. So there is potential that the next turn is the end of the game. Wow, okay. Still fine. Yeah, looks like this might be game. Yeah, looks like we got it. Ooh, and another hot coals. So we're just gonna go boom, boom, and this. Nice. I think that's the win streak, isn't it? Yeah. Boom. Yeah, just like that, up to gold 6. All right. Well, sorry to say, I got to take a break and walk my dog, but I will be back pretty much right after. So this will be part 1 of the YouTube video. Look out for part 2. And those of you guys watching on Twitch, just hang in there a minute, and I'll be right back to keep this thing going. So peace and love, guys. Catch you in the next one.